Imagine yourself in the middle of a desert, having been deprived of food to eat and water to drink, under the scorching sun. Suddenly your enemy comes up to you and asks you a question. You have a choice. Either bow down to our wishes and we let you live, or get killed. What would you choose? Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and people of humanity. Any weak-hearted person would obviously choose his dear life. But no, not this great leader of Islam, Imam Hussein. Himself the son of another great hero of Islam, Imam Ali, and the grandson of our beloved Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. On being asked to pledge allegiance to this evil king, Yazid, he refused. This evil king has taken over the title of the king by illegal means and eventually spreading corruption and immorality in the land. He refused to side with the tyrannical king who used oppressive tactics against the people. If he would have agreed, he would have lived a life of riches and comfort and luxury. But he did not go down to his wishes. Of course, this angered this evil king, Yazid, and he declared war on the great leader, Imam Hussein. To avoid confrontation, he set out for this journey with a small band of 72 men and his family and children to the city of Kufa from Mecca. But his band of men was blockaded, and he had to divert to the desert city of Karbala, where they blocked the supply of food and water, and they deprived them, made them to starve for so many days. His brave men still did not give up, and they fought bravely and valiantly against the 30,000 strong enemy. But end of the day, they were outnumbered and overwhelmed. And when the day came to a close, that they were losing the war, they still had asked them the question, asked this great leader the question, we'll still let you live. But he did not budge. He did not change his stance. Rather than selling his soul to this tyrannical king, he chose to die of honor and dignity. After 10 days of stalemate, on the 10th day of the holy month of Muharram, he was martyred right in front of his family. And this day is what everyone calls the day of Ashura, which is remembered and mourned by millions of people around the world. Toastmasters, how do we reflect on this day? What have we learned from the sacrifices that this great leader has shown humanity? He must have lost the battle, or did he? or that's what his enemies thought. But he has won the hearts of millions of people with his act of bravery, valor, belief in the one true God, sacrifice, and above all, holding up the principles of Islam. Toastmasters, what have we learned from this day? And what have we learned from the principles of Imam Hussein? His stories and inspirations to millions of people. 14 centuries has passed, and his legacy still lives on. Great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela were inspired by Imam Hussein, and they used his messages for their fight against oppression and for their freedom struggle. Toastmasters, my only wish is to spread good values and perish evil. He wanted falsehood to perish and truth to prevail. What's his message? Very simple message to all the people. Are we asking ourselves this question every time we read this message, this very simple message? Are we following what Imam Hussein, the legacy of Imam Hussein? Please ask yourself this question. Back to you, Justin.